Hello, welcome everybody, this is LPGrodus here, and this is a one-time video thing. This is the game Paranormal Activity. It's in Early Access, not really sure in which version, but it's a roguelike, an FPS roguelike, and graphically it's kinda like Minecraft. And you have different characters here with different weapons and stats. You have David Bowie, which has a crossbow. We also have Dynamite, which has a katana and what are they called? The grenade launcher. David Bowie does not have a special weapon, by the way. We have a Gilled, which has a machine gun and some kind of laser. We have Gorton, which has a sickle and a blowfish gun. The blowfish gun is very useful, but the sickle not so much. And we also have the tank, which has a shotgun. Now the tank is probably the best character. There's one, I think it's Gorton, which is completely horrible when it comes to health. David Bowie is not all that good either. But I'm gonna go with the tank because that's essentially the easiest character to play as. And like I said, this game is kind of Minecraft kind of style rogue-like FPS. Now how that makes sense. So if you die, you have to restart from the very beginning. And down there below you can actually see a map. And you're not allowed to enter the next room until you have killed off every enemy. And of course every room has a different set of enemies. Of course most of them have the same enemies, but a different setup, I should say. Now this game is quite fun, but I'm not a big fan of early access titles. I did get this game with the roguelike Humble Bundle though, so can't really complain in that. It's a fun time waster at the very least. You also have bombs you can shoot out. Every floor has two bosses, one red which takes you to a new area once defeated, and a blue boss which basically is there to give you an extra item if you defeat it. And if you're unlucky you get the hard bosses, which takes more hits to kill and are harder to avoid with attacks. So this game definitely suffers from a couple of balance issues. Especially considering that the majority of the characters sucks quite a lot, so. Let's see, we've got more health, and we got an item, which we can use with Q. Hot feet, let's try that. Not really sure what it does though. I do believe, yeah, Scalia Soul gives out floating bombs. So now our bombs will float towards the enemy like that. And of course every item is not useful. Some items are actually also bad, kinda like in Binding of Isaac, where some items are also meant to screw you over big time. But in this game they have taken that to a little bit higher level, I would say. There's for example an item which makes you take damage whenever you use one of those extra items you pick up. Or ability or whatever. Also here we go, a blue boss room. Now one thing I would like to mention about the game is that it's very fast paced, so it's fun that way. But it's pretty difficult. And when I say it's pretty difficult, it's very, very difficult. Every floor also have a shop, I might add. So let's see, let's go inside the blue boss room. Okay, it's a spider. The spider is not so bad. The one thing I have a problem with the bosses in this game in general though is that they always have minions, or a majority of them has minions, which can be quite annoying. Especially if they're hard enough as they are. So it would be nice to actually see that a little bit more balanced later on when the game is actually released. That's also another thing that is a problem with early access in reality. Let's pick up the battery. Or you know not. There we go, let's use that. Well, also let's pick up the laser rifle. Might as well go to shop. But that's the problem with early access, because it can take forever for a game to actually be finished, if it ever gets finished. Flip-flop, I have no idea what that is. Most of the items actually have no idea what they do. The magnet, however, makes it so items and whatnot is automatically dragged to you. Reduce lava damage. Well, that's good, I suppose. Haven't really gotten so far that I've entered a room with lava. The first I made it in this game is actually the 5th floor. And of course the 5th floor has swastikas. And I'm not talking about the swastikas that is used in Hinduism and Buddhism. Nope, I'm actually talking about the Nazi swastika. You have flags with the Nazi swastika on level 5 and below, I would believe. So I would guess the Nazis have something to do with all demons and whatnot in this game. It is called Paranormal Activity after all. I've also made it to level 3 once and in a earlier version. The funny thing about that though was that the game wasn't really built further than that. So yep, I entered a floor with no doors. That's always fun when that happens, right? But yeah, if you get very unlucky with bosses, that's when a run will go badly for you. For now, I've actually gotten pretty lucky with the bosses. Had quite a few amount of easy bosses. Also, you can switch to your secondary weapon. I will show the laser rifle eventually. You switch that with shift, I might add. And you use the items with Q. The shotgun of course does more damage the closer you are to the enemy. But it has high damage, so I definitely recommend using the tank. It's definitely the best character if you ask me. He's a bit slower and his fire rate is not all that good. But overall he is the best character, I would say. At least for now. You see this? This is ammunition for the secondary weapon, by the way. And like any roguelike, it can sometimes pay off to actually explore every floor in the room. Or every floor on... not meant to hit the desk there, by the way. Every floor on the level. Before proceeding to the next level. Normally I try to find a shop and go for the 2 bosses. Other than that, it's not really necessary to do anything else, I would say. Oh, and look at that, wonderful! We got into a floor that does not work. Isn't that great, people? No door. So yeah, this can happen. Where floors doesn't really work. It's a tad bit annoying, but oh well. The game is in early access for a reason. So, sadly this video did not become any longer than I was hoping for. Actually, I could restart, I suppose, and try another character to show off some more. Might as well show off David Bowie. You see there, 4 health, and I need to charge my weapon to actually use it. 100 gold, no bombs. Oh, and look at that, I got this hardest boss you can encounter as far as I'm concerned. Not only is its projectile hard to hit, it also spawns these butterflies or moth that shoots homing projectiles. So while this weapon does some decent damage, you're pretty much fucked when it comes to damage and whatnot. Let's try someone else. You know what, lower health, but I really enjoy this weapon. Less money, but better, a higher amount of bombs. Now the floating eyeballs, they are quite an easy boss. They will split up though when you destroy them. Oh, and we got the ang. That's good, because now I can die, I think, when I use it. So I should probably use it when I'm close to dying. since I didn't really show off the laser gun, I'm gonna show off the blowfish gun. It shoots homing weapons, explosive homing shots. So it's pretty useful actually. It's for those hard to hit enemies, especially with this sickle that actually is kind of hard to hit with sometimes. But there we go. Killed all the enemies, and our reward for this is the double jump. A very useful item. That was the beginning. I'm gonna go for the blue boss. The double jump is actually a pretty good item. Makes it a lot easier to avoid enemies. Especially the fast enemies like this jumper here. Oh, I actually took them out with one bomb there. Nice. Let's see, let's go inside here. Whoa, did not meant to do that. You also have armor, of course, which kind of works. It makes you take an extra hit, so that's very useful in that regard. So you definitely want to find as many armor platings as you possibly can as well. You would beneficial on it at the very least. And of course the sickle works kind of like a boomerang. Well, I think you figure it out by yourself, but figure I might as well tell you that. Let's see, items, the compass, dinghy, and the magnet. I'm gonna buy the dinghy. Smaller floors. That could be both good and bad actually. It's kind of like what you prefer. Also, when you enter a room, or enter rooms, don't go in and then go out. You will make it impossible for you to actually go into that door ever again. Unless of course they have fixed that, but considering that they haven't fixed the unfinished floors yet, I kinda doubt it. Okay, let's pick up the assault. So let's go to a room which we have yet to enter. This one will be good. Oh no, wait, we have already been in that room. Silly me. So let's enter like... Now we see. Oh, they actually fixed that, nice. So, okay, maybe I didn't really try that the first time I saw that happen. But apparently you can destroy the doors from the inside. Or rather from the outside to actually get in. So I'm gonna... Oh shit, I'm about to die. So is the doors open? Nope. Okay, you can actually cheat your way of doing this. So if a room is too hard for you, just blow it open. Okay, it even works with boss rooms. But the boss didn't spawn because we're not done with this room. So that's a neat glitch, I suppose. Now let's re-enter this room then to see if the boss appears. Okay, the devil, we're done. There's no chance in hell that we're going to survive this. Mostly because these cyber demons here. Oh yeah, we do have the double jump though. Kind of forgot about that. Yeah, I died. But yeah, this is Paranormal Activity. Would I recommend it? Also, I kind of quit there. So all you can see now is a black screen, I suppose. Would I recommend it? Probably if you like fast games that are quite fun like this. Otherwise, probably not. But yeah, this is it. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you on another video. Stay froggy everyone. See ya.